Bradshaw here with your Cruiser Customizing tip of the week. This week I'd like to talk a little bit about foot pegs. Foot pegs are a key component of your motorcycle, and as you can see there's lots of different options. I'm sure at rallies and events and places you've ridden you've seen multitudes of different foot pegs on different bikes from different manufacturers. There's really two basic reasons people modify their foot pegs. The number one reason is for look. Stock pegs traditionally are pretty hideous. The number two reason people modify their foot pegs is for function. So as far as foot pegs go, there are really two different kinds of foot pegs or types of foot pegs. One type of foot peg, the first, would be make model specific foot pegs. These are going to be pegs that would fit your specific make and model and no other bike. A lot of the manufacturers that these are popular by would be Showcome Accessories, Pro One, Highway Hawk, Mopham, Jardine. This, for example, is a set of Jardine foot pegs that are make model specific to a VTX, and this here is a set of Mopham pegs that are make model specific for a VT1100C. The other type of foot peg that's really important, and Kuryakyn is the #1 king when it comes to this foot peg, is the Universal foot peg. Kuryakyn's been in the Harley-Davidson market for many years, and all of their foot pegs are sold with a Harley-Davidson mount. When the metric bikes became popular, Kuryakyn wanted to get into that market too. Who wouldn't? Kuryakyn decided to design their peg so they could have a universal peg with a make model specific adapter. Their adapters look similar to this one here. Every metric application is covered by some sort of adapter that Kuryakyn has made. Now this adapter is key, and the way they make it work with their peg is really simple. Most of the pegs have some sort of bolt that goes through the center of the peg, which then in turn screws onto the adapter, which then attaches to the bike. Kuryakyn has over 20 different foot peg options. Small ISO pegs, large ISO pegs, ISO wings. The options are endless. And once again, ISO simply stands for isolation, meaning they usually have some sort of insulative rubber that keeps the vibration from the bike from transferring up into your feet. Here's an example of all of the pegs offered by Kuryakyn at the moment. On the left you see the pegs, and on the right you see the list of metric adapters that will fit each of these pegs. What an offering. As far as the function of pegs go, you've got size. You've got ISO wings, which are slightly larger, which are almost like a mini floorboard. You've got dually ISO pegs. You've got pilot pegs. You've got zombie pegs. You've got mini pilot pegs. Iron cross pegs. And once again, with Kuryakyn, the neat part about this is you could take your make model specific adapter and attach it to any of these pegs that you would like, making it really easy for you to customize your ride. In addition to size, some people like a little bit extra foot control. This is the new swing wing peg from Kuryakyn. This piece is awesome. As you can see in its standard riding position, you've got a large platform to rest your foot on. If you want to kick your heels farther forward, you release this locking tab, slide it forward, and now you've got a nice heel rest. In addition to the swing wing, Kuryakyn came out with the heel rest. So instead of resting your feet forward, as in with the swing wing, this one here would allow you to rest the bottom of your heel or even your toes into a lower position as you ride down the road. In addition to the pegs themselves having extensions, Kuryakyn offers additional extensions which you can add to just about any peg for just about any motorcycle. You could remove the Harley adapter here and attach your metric year make model adapter, and then in the end here you could attach whichever peg you would like. As you can see, this allows you to move this peg to whatever position you want. Once again, there are endless options when it comes to foot pegs. These are just a few. Keep in mind, your make model specific foot pegs come from just about any manufacturer out there. And if you want to go with a universal type setup, Kuryakyn is the way to go. Now that we've got a feel for foot pegs, why don't you join me next week where we're going to discuss floorboards. Until then, thanks for watching this week's Cruiser Customizing Tip of the Week.